The following is a special presentation of First Horizons Green Sports Zone. This is the Tommie's Plumbing, Haun, and Sauce Show. Welcome back to First Horizons Green Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Tommie's Plumbing, Haun, and Sauce Show, where we cover everything with the West Green baseball and softball teams. We'll recap the past 4 games for each team and look ahead at what's next with the Tiny Day and Buddy Hawk Classic tournaments this weekend. But first, before we do that, we need to thank our sponsors first. We'll be right back after a quick message from them here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone. The Tommie's Plumbing, Haun, and Sauce Show is brought to you by Gateway Ford Nissan and Tommie's Plumbing. Welcome back to First Horizons Green Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Tommie's Plumbing, Haun, and Sauce Show, where we cover everything on the field with the West Green baseball and softball teams. As always, I'm joined here with softball head coach Clint Haun. A little bit different this week. West Green assistant coach Adam Hamer. Coach Osman couldn't be here today, so Coach Hamer's filling in. And we got 2 special guests this week. We got the Big Tuna, and we've got Jacob Hawk. Fellas, we got a large cast today. Speaking of large cast, we caught a Big Tuna and put him on the show again this week.
Ready, man.
We got to come up with a name for this week's show. It can't be the Haun and Sauce Show. Sauce ain't here. Well, we could throw out different ideas of what we think it should be. The Haun and Hamer Show.
Father-son.
Father-son. Who's father-son?
I guess so. I'm the gray-haired one.
You got seniority over everybody and everything.
Yeah.
Seems like everybody's got sunglasses today. No, Tuna didn't. Oh, he's got them with him. He's just not got them put on yet. Jacob and I are going raw this week. No sunglasses. I don't think I've ever worn sunglasses on a show.
I don't think you have either.
Well, I can't be the only one wearing them.
Normally you got them on. We're just not in the sun today. Per your request, that's why we're not in the sun today.
I made the executive decision.
He made the executive decision. It's your show anyway. You got seniority. You're the first name on the show, so I'm just here to host it. And speaking of hosting, we got 4 games to talk about. Normally we do rock, paper, scissors. Do we want to do rock, paper, scissors this week, or do you just want to go first with seniority? Because you really don't have the best luck at playing rock, paper, scissors.
Let's see if I can be Hamer.
Somebody told me I better not lose.
I think you're 0-4 on this show.
I'm 0-4. Let's see if I can be Hamer.
All right.
2 out of 3, or we just
one.
Just
go.
I finally won.
I apologize, Sauce.
Chucky Doak, doubleheader with Johnson County and Unicoi County. 4 games to discuss, all 4 conference games. Take me through the run of games.
Chucky Doak game, we kind of had a slow start. I mean, we scored 1 in the top of the first, and we come in and gave up 6. Then we came back in and tied it back up and just never could find a way to get on top, get a lead in that game. Had a couple sick. We weren't really 100%. I mean, I thought for what we had, we played decently well due to the circumstances. I was proud of them for at least going out there and fighting through it. And then we make that trip up to Mountain City. It's a beautiful drive.
Did you go along the lake?
Yeah, we go along the lake.
I like going along the lake better than going through Virginia.
Yeah, Jay likes to go through there so he can see them bald eagles and all that stuff flying around.
I've never seen one up there.
Hey, I haven't either, but Jay sees them all the time.
Jay's driving the bus. That's scary.
He's got peripheral vision.
That's scary.
Now we go up there. Played decently well defensively. We had a couple. I think we had 3 errors in the 2 games. I mean, we got through 10 innings quicker than we got through 8 innings at Cosby. No, we get runners on. We just couldn't get them in. I mean, we had multiple opportunities to score, just never could get that two out hit to get people around. I mean, done a good job. First game, we done a good job extending the innings. Some of them we got 2 outs and we found a way to get a runner or 2 on, but we never could get them in. And in the second game, I don't know if it was just, it's kind of like a jet lag after the first one. It's just, now Johnson County, they got a very good pitcher. Ezzy, she can spin it. She's just a sophomore. She's going to be a dandy. Then we play Unicoi here last night. On the verge of getting run ruled in the 5th. We're down 13-2. Come in, find a way to scratch 4 across. And I mean, we ended up getting beat 16-2, but it's proud of how we fought back had our backs against the wall. We fought through that. We just got to get rid of that one big inning. It's killed us all year. If we can get rid of that, we'll be all right. Had a pretty good day of practice today, so excited for this weekend. Get back on the field and get going.
And it was a stretch of road games also. I know Chucky Dope doesn't feel like a road game just driving the short trip down the bypass, but you go down there and then you go 2 to Johnson County, and then looking at before, you had 1 at Cosby, so you had a 4-game road stretch there, and that's a hard thing to do, go throughout a road stretch and pick up a lot of wins right there. Weren't able to pick up more than 1, go 1-3 in that road stretch, but that prepares you for later on, because that's a theme that we'll talk about in the second half also, with the Tiny Day tournament, playing so many games in so many days at a neutral location or on the road. How much do you think that road stretch will help prepare you?
I mean, what I like about it is you have to get off the bus and be ready to hit the ball. We'll be ready to field. It's a lot easier at home. I mean, you take a little bit extra BP before the game. It's hard to get that in when you're going on the road. So you got to mentally be prepared to go out there and swing the bats and put the ball in play.
Moving over to your side, I'm interested to hear some of your answers. We've never actually sat you down on a coach show before. I think you've made a guest appearance one time, but going through the 4 games, you got North Green, Washburn, South Green, and Cumberland Gap. Won 3 of the 4, 10-8 win over North Green, 5-3 loss at Washburn, 5-1 win at South Green, 5-1 win at South Green, 5-3 win at Cumberland Gap. So let's start off with North Green. I called it a friendly rivalry with Coach Jamie Palmer earlier today, and it's always a competitive rivalry. It's one of those where I think last year was the first time West Green had swept North Green in Coach Salzman's tenure, and you split again this year, and it's hard to beat that North Green team. And you end up getting a 10-8 win in such an up-and-down game. How did y'all get it done?
Man, like you said, crazy game. I think I seen Tate, he tweeted after the game, 5 or 6 lead changes in it. And, I mean, North Green's a good team. They hit the ball really well. We kept battling back through adversity, and we were able to pull one out. It was a great game. Then go to Washburn on Friday. We see their stud, Harville, and he threw a heck of a game. Kept us scoreless through 6, and we finally pushed across 3 there in the 7th inning, but it was too little too late. They end up getting the 5-3 win. Monday, play South Green, beat them 5-1. We were able to tack on some late runs, which were big, get us some insurance. South Green done a great job. We had bases loaded a few times that game, and they done a great job just holding us to 1 or even scoreless in those situations. And then Cumberland Gap last night, we seen their stud too, and we were able to jump on him early. We scored 2 in the 2nd, I believe, and then we had his pitch count up to almost 50 through 2 innings, and then he proceeds to strike out 10 in a row. And one of those innings was an immaculate inning. So he settled in. We were able to score 1 in the 6th, though, off of him. They had to change pitchers in the 7th. We scored 2 more. So that made it 5-0 going in the bottom of the 7th, and it's a good thing we scored those 2 in the 7th when we did, because they scored 3 as well. And if we don't get those, we're playing extras, and who knows what happens then.
Looking at the last pair of games with South Green and Cumberland Gap, 2 important games, because for one, South Green's a conference game, and for 2, I tend to forget that Cumberland Gap is now a potential region opponent in the region tournament.
Yeah.
And you pick up both wins on the road in contested games. I know the South Green game may not look like it with a 5-1 loss, but they do really well at damage control, and they do really well at putting runners on base, just haven't been able to get those runners across the plate. So how important was it to go on the road and pick up both of those wins as we inch closer to May?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, it didn't really affect South Green, but we needed that win for seeding in the tournament, which we got to have some help from Chucky Doak when they play Johnson County next week. But
We'll get you a 3.
yeah, if Johnson County or if Chucky Doak beats Johnson County, we'll get the 3 seed, and if we get that, we'll end up playing South Green again. And I mean, that's going to be another tough battle. But and then going to Cumberland Gap, it's always good to see the other region and see how we compare against them, and going on the road to get a win, it was nice.
We'll flip it over to the guests of the show now. Going back to the softball side of things, Jacob, you have 4 conference games that mean a lot. Weren't able to get any of them, but gained a lot of experience about going on the road. How do you think that'll benefit the girls going down the road?
If they get my heads out and finance will be fine.
Good answer. Tuna, switching over to you also. A tough stretch there with North Green, Washburn, South Green, and Cumberland Gap. You pick up some key wins over North Green, South Green, and Gap, and learn how to win on the road. How much do you think that'll benefit the boys going forward?
Hopefully we can win in like the district. Hopefully we just win it all. We got some good arms. We got some good hitters, especially 18. Aiden Willett hit a triple and a double last night. That's good. And then Malachi got on base. So did Bronson. Drayden put a good bunt down.
Yeah, pretty much sums it up. But going forward, it's a busy weekend for everybody. Tiny Day Tournament, Buddy Hawk Classic, hosting. I know in the Tiny Day you don't host, but still staying within the county in a very special tournament here in Greene County. We'll go ahead and talk about all those in the back half of the show, so stick with us. We'll talk about those right after the break here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone.
For over 30 years, Tommie's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch, because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommie's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greenville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at GatewayNissanGreenville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greenville.
Welcome back to First Horizons Green Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Tommie's Plumbing, Haun, and Sauce Show, where we cover everything on the diamond with the West Green baseball and softball teams. As always, joined here with softball head coach Clinton Haun, baseball assistant coach Adam Hamer. A little bit different this week if you didn't check out the first half. Coach Sauceman can't be here this week, so assistant coach Adam Hamer has stepped in. We'll go ahead and switch to baseball first. Softball went first on the first half, and I'm not going to let him get any more wins than one day when it comes to rock, paper, scissors. So we'll switch over to the baseball side and preview what's ahead. Also, because you've got a little bit of a lighter schedule ahead, but you do have the Buddy Hawk Classic first. It's one of my favorite events and tournaments throughout the entire sports calendar, and you get to host, which is a beautiful part about it. How much does this tournament mean for West Green to be able to host?
It's great. I mean, get to play. You obviously love playing on your home field, protect the buddy, like Sauceman says. But you also get to play some pretty good teams, good competition, good games. Just come out here and have fun. But yeah, I love the Buddy Hawk.
It'll be weird tomorrow night getting the field ready and watching a game that you're not competing in. I know Sauceman mentioned that last year for the district tournament when you hosted that pod. So how weird of a feeling is that, watching two other teams play on your field?
So Sauceman, he's not a huge fan of it. I mean, he wants to be out here playing. I enjoy sitting up there in the press box watching other teams play, just getting to actually enjoy
watching
it. Yeah, watching as a spectator, as a fan. Get to scout other teams. I mean, Daniel Boone plays Morristown East here tomorrow, and we play Daniel Boone on Friday, so we'll get a sneak peek at Daniel Boone before we get to play him. So that's nice. Like you mentioned, the tournament last year, getting to watch Johnson County and Happy Valley, I believe. I enjoyed that. I enjoy watching baseball. It's a lot different watching as a fan than it is as a coach.
Yeah. Tuna, how excited are you for the Buddy Hawk Classic?
Good.
What do you enjoy most about it every year?
More trips to the concession stand.
Well, actually, more trips to Dairy Queen and Bulls Gap.
Oh, okay. You a Dairy Queen guy?
He likes that Dairy Queen. I've had to take him down there a time or two.
What's your go-to Blizzard?
Cotton candy mostly.
You don't hear that? Doesn't answer often. Looking at the games ahead, too, with the Buddy Hawk on Friday, you play Knox Central out of Kentucky, not to be confused with Knox Central over in Knox County, and Daniel Boone, who also play each other on Thursday. So I know you probably don't know as much about either of those teams, but playing a doubleheader back-to-back, how excited are you?
I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, it's two really good teams. We played Knox Central a couple years ago. They were pretty good. I don't think we've ever played Boone before, but it's two really good teams. It'd be a good opportunity for us to come out, hopefully get 2 wins against 2 teams that would be solid competition.
Flipping it over to next week, too, you got a very, very, very talented opponent ahead of you, which is Pigeon Forge, ranked number 1 in the state in Class 2A, and you go to their place, which is also a very nice facility, on Tuesday. What are you looking forward to whenever you take the field opposite of the Tigers?
I want us to go out there and compete. I'm looking forward to see how we match up with them. I would assume Pigeon Forge is most people's picks to be the 1 seed coming out of that region. And if we make it to regionals, we're going to have to face them again. So I want to see how we come out there, how we compete with them, how we match up. Hopefully we come out with a win.
Tuna, looking ahead to Tuesday also, playing Pigeon Forge, ranked number 1 in the state. What are you looking forward to in that game?
It's a nice field. They also have a nice bullpen, I think. But, yeah, it's a nice baseball field. I think it's turf, maybe?
I was actually wondering that also. I think parts of it are turf. Yeah. Maybe home plate.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably like ours, turf plate.
I think so. Last time I'd visited was 2 years ago when you played the region tournament at Pigeon Forge. I haven't been since then.
I think we played at Alcoa that year. I think Alcoa upset them in the district.
You played something at Pigeon Forge because you and South Green both traveled down there.
Was it at Pigeon Forge?
You played Alcoa in it. That's maybe where it is.
I know we played it. I can't remember if we played at Alcoa or Pigeon Forge. Where it was at. It wasn't a fun one to remember. We did beat South Green, but we got killed by Alcoa both games.
Never fun when you think about losses.
No, it's not.
Flipping over to the softball side of things also, I'm going to start with the same question that I began with the Buddy Hawk Classic. You got the Tiny Day Tournament, a tournament that spanned across 40 years, and you get to compete in it once again this weekend. How excited are you to compete in it?
It's a good tournament to go. You get to see different competition than what you normally would see during the regular season. It's good time structure, so you ain't out there. I think it's like an hour time limit.
Hour and 15, I believe.
Something like that. So you ain't out there a whole game. So you're getting reps in, but you really ain't getting worn out in one game, like physically. And I like it just because you get to see different competitions, get to see other teams play. I'm like Hammer said, I like watching softball. I try to watch Alabama every chance I get.
Jacob, flipping it over to you. What are you looking forward to most in the Tiny Day Tournament?
I hope we win.
How excited are you for it? It's a different kind of thing. You go play different teams that you've never played before. You go down to Hal Hennard Field. How excited are you for it?
Excited.
And then looking at the teams that you play also, only playing on Saturday at the moment. We'll speak about Friday's game here in just a second, but we've got Granger and David Crockett back-to-back at the Hal Hennard Complex. Two very good teams in Class 3A, split across District 1 and District 2. So what are you expecting whenever you take on both of those teams?
Both of them, their records are very misleading of how good they are. Granger's played a lot of close games with some good competition. Crockett, they beat Unicoi twice, and that's Unicoi only 2 losses. So, you look at Crockett's record, you're thinking, when Delaney's pitching, they're pretty good. I don't know if we'll see her Saturday or not. I'd like to see her some just so we can see a good lefty pitcher, see how we hit off of it. I just want us to go compete every pitch.
Jacob, flipped it over to you two. Granger and Crockett, two very tough teams. How do you expect the girls to perform against them?
I read that they'll play good and win.
And then looking at before the Tiny Day, you actually have a game on on Friday with Unaka. You travel up to Stony Creek to play the Lady Rangers before you begin the Tiny Day on Saturday. What are you looking forward to whenever you make that trip up to Stony Creek?
I like going up there. I mean, they got pretty decent facilities. I like on the way back, we usually stop at the cookout. Jacob likes that part.
Johnson City?
Elizabethton.
I don't
Right
remember.
there, it's just right
Yes.
We usually stop there. Now I like going up there. It's not a bad drive. It's good competition. I just hope we go up there and compete and have a little better showing this time than we did the first time we played them.
So Jacob's a big cookout guy.
Yep.
What's your go-to order at cookout?
Barbecue.
What is it?
Barbecue sandwich.
Barbecue sandwich.
That's a good one. What do you like for your sides?
Croissant and french fries.
Okay, that's not a bad pick at all. Tuna, we talked about him liking blizzards. Do you like milkshakes at cookout? What's your favorite one?
Blueberry.
Blueberry, okay. So we got a blueberry milkshake and a cotton candy blizzard.
So you know why he gets coleslaw? Because he knows I won't steal it from him.
You don't like coleslaw?
No, I usually steal a couple fries.
Is that the Haun tax?
Mm-hmm.
And then looking ahead at Monday, finishing off the group of games that we have to discuss, you've got South Green traveling over there to play the Lady Rebels in another conference game. What do you think you need to do to be able to be successful when you travel over there?
Limit mistakes. Compete in the box, which we've done a better job of competing in the box this year than we have in years past. Even though the numbers of hits and stuff like that don't correlate to it. We've seen a lot more pitches. We've had a lot more battles in the box. And that makes a big difference when you get later on in the game. That's just like last night's game. We got their starter up to, it was like 100 and something pitches. And that takes a little toll on the pitcher by the time you get going. And they ain't throwing as hard. So, I mean, it's a little easier to hit. And we put a couple hits on and got a couple across. I mean, I've been trying to get across to them that battle in the box. Let's get deep counts. Let's get some walks. We ain't got to go up there and swing at the first pitch. Be patiently aggressive in the box, and attack our pitch, our zone, our pitch. We hit what we hit. Try to leave the rest out there.
Jacob, what do you think needs to be done to be successful against South Green?
You're out there, play good.
Simple as it needs to be. Tuna, let's go back to the Dairy Queen conversation. Are you just a Blizzard guy, or do you like the actual food there also?
The food's okay, but the blizzards are more better.
Oh yeah, the Blizzard's exactly what you go to.
Flamethrower guy.
Cookout's blizzard's probably better than Dairy Queen.
What's your favorite milkshake at Cookout?
Oreo,
that's a good pick. That's a solid pick. You shake your head. Why you shake your head?
They both picked the wrong one.
What do you like?
The best one's the peach cobbler blizzard.
I've never even heard of the peach cobbler blizzard.
It's amazing. You got to try it.
I'm a peanut butter guy. Anything with peanut butter in it is what I usually go for. What about you?
I like a good peanut butter and chocolate milkshake.
I like that.
No matter where I go. I used to have that Cardinals drive-in going down towards Carter.
Okay.
I'd always stop there and get a peanut butter chocolate milkshake in the big one. Cup about that big.
That's a lot. I like Powell's milkshake.
You just better hope you ain't lactose intolerant when you get one of those.
What do you like better at Powell's? Well, I shouldn't ask that. What milkshake do you like the most at Powell's?
The orange creamsicle one, I have it. I mean, even though I'm diabetic, I am a sucker for those.
I like the peanut butter. What about you?
I've never had a Pal's milkshake.
Okay. Tuna, have you had one?
You gotta get
chocolate.
one.
What about you?
Cotton candy.
Oh, have you tried it? Is it good?
Yeah.
I see the signs. I haven't tried it yet.
You like anything
I
else?
have it 2 times of it. I ain't lying.
Well, I know you ain't lying. I can tell by them shirts I got to go up in the size this year. You cost me more money. Them X's add on, bud.
Haun Tuna made a fat joke earlier.
Did he?
Yeah.
No.
Let's hear it, Tuna.
How many cracks? How many squeaks is your chair gonna have over there?
Has it squeaked any today?
No.
I think it's about the same as you.
This one ain't squeaking, hon.
That's because you got the squeakless chair.
Because you've been in that same position the entire time.
You lay back like you in a recliner.
You get comfy and you don't move.
I was expecting you to look over and you be dozed off.
Wow, hon.
I had a hard day at school and you come out here running around doing nothing.
Neither was Jacob.
Yeah,
Hey.
I did.
Hey, he went up, turned the music down for me today.
We didn't even have music.
Well, he
We
did.
did.
We keep recording. We're going to have a WrestleMania.
Preview.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, we actually, 2 years ago, they actually had a wrestling match here at school during the match.
They did?
Yeah.
Who won?
Tony got the best of him. He used that leverage.
All I
on
gotta
him.
do is lay on Jacob. He can't even move.
We're working on that, aren't we?
Yeah.
I better end this before it goes too far.
I think they should play rock, paper, scissors.
Hon, that's not what
Let's
we
see
do.
it.
You ready?
Let's not
Yeah.
do that.
Best.
I won.
You
Jacob.
saw him put rock up and you throw scissors?
Yeah.
Did he go 3 times or did he just stay?
I don't think he moved.
I don't think he did either. You're supposed to go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I think Tuna went rock, paper.
I went rock, rock, rock. They can be lost.
I was replay again.
Retry. Right, we gotta go again. 2 rocks.
What was that?
Purple.
No, you
Yeah.
got scissors.
Hey, that was pepper, not paper.
He got scissors.
All right, one final time. Hold on me. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Jacob.
Do you know how to make anything other than a rock?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. See?
Hey.
Jacob wins by default.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
On. Dave, you're gonna get it later.
No.
What was that?
Glad to get
That's
up
how you
on
shake
today.
a hand, Tuna.
Glad to be in the shade.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
All right, let's get out of here. That's all we got for you this week. Unless there's anything else anybody's got to add.
Cheers up, it's almost Friday.
Oh yeah, we didn't get Jay.
Hey, cheer up,
today.
boys. It's almost Friday.
We didn't
Don't,
get
don't we
Jay
gotta do
today.
this too?
Hey, I didn't mention Jay. Went on the trip up here looking for them ball.
No, we didn't hear him today.
Oh, he already got all that stuff done today. He's been on the ball. He even got in the recliner today at some point.
You would think he'd been in the recliner every other week. He's came
He
through here and made
Hey.
noise, but he's.
Hey, boys, you hear that? That's my recliner.
Tony, got anything else you want to add?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Double checking.
No tuna-isms?
What does that mean, hon?
Wise words of tuna.
Tuna, where's your mic at? Is it there? Oh, okay. It's just flipped over.
Where's your mic at?
Not that one.
I got it on today. All right. That's all we got this week. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of the Tommie's Plumbing, Haun, and Sauce Show. Look forward to seeing you next time here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone.
Go Buffs.